Optum Care Orthopedics and Spine, the sponsors of this next segment, is introducing us to a new doctor here to care for our community with his medical experience from across the globe. Check it out.
Well, now it's time to get to know you. You are new to Optum Care Orthopedic and Spine. So tell us about yourself.
So I grew up in Miami, Florida. I was an engineer before I went into medicine. I did my orthopedic residency in Utah and 2 fellowships in orthopedic trauma and orthopedic spine at Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. I take care of badly injured patients on the trauma side of things at University Medical Center, and then also take care of patients with spine problems. And that ranges from traumatic spine injury to degenerative disease and scoliosis and disc herniations and things like that.
Okay, and you're also involved, and I want to get this right, the orthopedic residency program at the Kirk Kerkorian School of Medicine. Okay, can you say more about that?
Yeah, so we have a residency training program. We train 4 residents a year, take medical students, take them for 5 years and turn them into orthopedic surgeons. So I train residents in both treatment of fractures and treatment of spine pathology.
Well, and I also understand that you've done a lot of charitable work as well. So let us get to know you on that side of things.
So I've been involved with global health type work since I was in undergrad back in the early 2000s. Worked with Engineers Without Borders in Africa, in Rwanda and Cameroon. And then throughout medical training, worked in Peru and Haiti, Dominican Republic, and South Africa down in Cape Town. I worked at the big trauma center there. And then I spent a year doing research in global health and worked in Ghana and kind of helped surgeons from Africa in their academic purposes. So research training, help facilitate some courses, and I've written a couple of papers with for public health with public health data for orthopedics and injury in the developing world, and then also helped set up courses for training on specific matters.
Such a diverse experience within the medical world, outside the medical world. So now you're bringing all of that to Southern Nevada. What do you bring to the table here, and how excited are you to help our community?
I think I bring a broad perspective. So trained in both trauma and spine, and then I've spent time in many parts of the world, and I bring that kind of international perspective. Las Vegas is a lot like South Florida in that it's a very diverse place with people from all over the world.
Melting pot.
And we see pathology here in Southern Nevada that is akin to some of the things we see in places like Cape Town, for example, injuries that have been neglected or patients that haven't been able to get in to see the right person. And so I think I bring a broad perspective and open mind to a lot of that. So.
Thank you, Optum Care Orthopedic and Spine, for sponsoring that segment. They're located on West Oakey Boulevard. For more information, just call 702-724-8877 or visit oc-orthopedic.com. We'll be right back.